in association with Food from Britain, invited Prince Charles to meet the people who produced it. And that included Margaret and Gerald Wilson, who make and sell Grasmere gingerbread. Not even His Royal Highness could persuade them to disclose the secret recipe. But Fortnum and Mason, London's oldest grocers and purveyors to the royal household, have ordered 500 tins, and that's the first time the gingerbread has been sold anywhere but in their tiny shop.
Very surprised and also very delighted. I'm always surprised from the people that write to us from all over the world requesting the gingerbread to be posted to them. We've posted it to the Falkland Islands, Alaska, Kuala Lumpur, the States, various places.
Why is it so different?
It's unique. It's crisp and chewy, the texture. There's various gingerbreads, but this is quite different.
This is not so much the cook report as the cookery report. Sarah Nelson was the first person to make Grasmere gingerbread, and she didn't take the secret of the ingredients to the grave. They're lodged in the vaults of the NatWest Bank in Ambleside. It's as much a secret as that of, say, Coca-Cola or Drambuie. Only Gerald and Margaret know how it's done. Can we persuade them to share it with us after 139 years? Sarah Nelson is buried in Grasmere churchyard, only a short distance from where the gingerbread is made and sold in a tiny building that was once a school before it became her home. Visitors are allowed to see some of the moments of production and preparation, but gaining access to the kitchen, despite all our persistence and powers of persuasion, was another matter entirely.
Oh no, that's far enough.
Well, the secret actually is in our heads now, because when we actually purchased the business from my aunt 29 years ago, we understood it was lodged in the bank, which it was, and because we were paying quite a lot of money for the recipe, we asked if we might have a look at it to see what we were buying. So we went along to the bank, and it was duly brought out of the strong room, and we had a look at it, and then we decided we certainly weren't allowed to hold it until we'd paid over the money. So but then it was put back into we kind of memorised the recipe, and it was put back into the bank, and it's been there ever since.
But Gerald, I want to ask you, for the final time, every cook, every housewife would like to know the secret. Can you tell us how you make Grasmere gingerbread?
Well, do you have a lot of money available to buy a share? Well, I'm sorry, that's about what you've seen in there is about what you're going to find out about it.
So the secret stays in the bank vaults and the mystery remains. Sarah Nelson would turn in her grave if it ever left the village.
And very nice that gingerbread is too.